Alright, hello my fellow investors, it's the Intelligent Investor here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a comparison of two stocks. But before we start the video, guys, use the link in the description down below to sign up with Acorns. Once you sign up with Acorns, you're going to be entered to win a free Visa gift card worth $100. Now you can use that for whatever you'd like, so it's just free money. Now I would recommend you guys using that to pay for your subscription with Acorns, and I'm telling you, a few free years won't hurt, but no matter what, the platform Acorns is a really, really, really great platform to actually make money for the future. And I'm telling you, it's something you won't regret. I've had it for 6 years, and I haven't regretted any of it. So check that out, guys. I'm telling you. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to be comparing two kind of stocks and kind of explaining why I'm comparing them. Now, I'm going to be comparing Microsoft and Palantir. Now, one thing I want to explain of why I'm comparing the stocks is because I've seen a lot of videos on Palantir. Now, I understand Palantir can do so much, and it has potential. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what they're doing good. They've got some good government contracts, and I understand that. But people are like, hey, buy into Palantir. It's a huge upward motion. It's going to double, triple, blah, 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 right? And I would say, why would you get into Palantir when you have Microsoft applying the same programs? You get me? They're doing the same thing, but Microsoft is a lot bigger. Their technologies are growing much quicker, and they're doing that. Now, Palantir has potential to double or maybe triple potential. Microsoft is most likely going to double, most likely going to triple in the future. They might do a stock split and go even bigger, and they pay a little dividends, so it's not bad. Okay, so I mean, I'm saying, why get into a stock like Palantir when you have Microsoft? And I keep telling people the same question. It's like, why are you buying into these potential growth stocks when you have companies like Microsoft, like Apple, safer, bigger companies that will double and will triple in the near future, you know? And that's the question I've constantly had. Like, people are always trying to jump into a stock early on and do this and do that, and saying, hey, if we buy into the stock and, in 5, 10 years it's going to be triple, quadruple, whatever. I mean, why take that risk of it possibly being at those prices in the future when, something like Microsoft is actually competing with Palantir, and doing it good? It's a bigger company, it's getting more contracts, and will most likely double and triple in the future. And these numbers are going to be bigger. Okay, so people are saying, well, Palantir got a contract with the government. I mean, Microsoft just got a contract with the government as well, with the same aspect of what they're doing. So Microsoft has more money, has more experience, has more everything than Palantir. I mean, Palantir, I guess, they're not doing the same thing. They're just, in the cloud space, you could say. But I mean, Microsoft is tapping into that as well, and they're getting bigger contracts as well. So, I mean, like I said, instead of putting my money into Palantir, I would rather put it into Microsoft, because Microsoft will for sure give me, most likely for sure give me returns. It's never a sure thing, but Microsoft has a better history of giving returns than Palantir, and I'm putting my money in Microsoft over Palantir. You get what I'm saying? So that's just little quick information I want to give you guys to actually give you more reason to understand these things. Okay. Don't think that, why invest into NEO when you can invest into Tesla? You get what I'm saying? Oh, well, NEO can blow up in the future, and I don't think NEO's going to blow up in the future. Same thing, you get me? It's going to do pretty decent. I don't think it's going to blow up. I think it's going to be pretty okay, and I don't think it's going to compete with, eventually Honda's going to be doing their electric vehicles, all these companies, Toyota, Ford, General Motors, Lucid Motors. I mean, all these companies, Volkswagen, they're all going to be doing electric cars. And the way NEO looks, I mean, they're not going to be able to compete with them. I'm just being honest with this. So that's what I'm saying. Why buy into these potential future double, triple? I mean, people are saying that NEO is going to be at $100 right now. It's not even close to that. The EV bubble is dying. It's slowly, collapsing, and the companies that are going to succeed are actually pushing up, and the ones that aren't are staying pretty stagnant. Okay, Tesla is going to be a good future, so it's going to grow. The same thing with, like, ChargePoint. Why invest into ChargePoint when you can invest in Tesla? People invest into NEO and ChargePoint thinking that it's going to be a competitor, or they're going to dominate that EV sector. They're not. You get me? Invest into Tesla. Instead of putting, $1,000 on ChargePoint and on, NEO, you can use that money to just buy a share of Tesla and more, and then Tesla has more potential growth because they'll eventually dominate that sector. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with Microsoft. I mean, they'll eventually maybe buy Palantir, or, you know, they'll dominate the sector and put Palantir out of business or something, you know? But bigger companies usually tend to succeed more because they have more connections, they have more money, they have more of everything, you know? And why invest into a company that has potential to a company that's actually been successful? So that's just pretty much all the info I want to get out in this video. That's kind of giving you a little insight of how I see things. And, you know, that's pretty much it. I mean, giving you some logic and some easy information. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And please kill that like button if you guys find these videos informative. So, I mean, yeah, that's all I want to talk about, guys. Sign up with Acorns. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.